Hey Food Slayers, it's Michelle here from foodslaying.com. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I really appreciate it. I hope that you tune in tomorrow because I'm making this video to tell you about the next episode. It's the first in a series that I'm doing on food additives, and this was a listener suggested topic, so thank you for that, and I hope you make some suggestions. Leave them in the comments below. So the episode goes live tomorrow, and if you listen to the last episode, I was talking to Matt and Sorella from Simply Good, and they are involved in innovating in the food supply chain, specifically ethically sourcing quinoa. And what I learned through doing that video after I did the interview with them is I realized that most of the quinoa that we get on the shelves is from Bolivia. And though it's helping grow Bolivia's economy, it is a monocrop, which is terrible for the environment. And you have to really look at the labels to find out where your food is coming from. The unfortunate thing with the sugarcane is that we just don't know, because it is an ingredient that comes from many places around the world, and even domestically we grow sugar in Florida. And the company that produces most of the sugar that we consume, and I'm going to make you listen into the podcast tomorrow to find out who that company is. The one startling thing that you'll find out in tomorrow's episode is the name of that company, and you'll also learn how they are politically influencing our elected officials. And that is something we should all be aware of, especially as we go to the polls this November. Sugar is everywhere. It's like corn. It's really weird how it's in everything. It's if you eat packaged food products at the grocery store, almost 3/4 of the food in the packages at the grocery store contain added sugar. It's impacting our health. It's impacting, our kids. It's impacting our brains, our ability to think. It's impacting our gut microbiome. It's impacting the environment because of the way sugarcane is grown and harvested, and the workers. It's really hard work. It's dangerous work. A lot of the workers that work sugarcane fields, they don't have medical insurance. They're dying from chronic kidney disease and other places in the world. There's just, lots of problems with sugarcane, and because it's in everything, just about, everything that we eat, we really have to pay attention to our food labels. So that's why I'm doing the series on food additives and just kind of explaining how a lot of the food additives, particularly sugar in this episode, it goes by so many names. It is in so many foods that we consume, and it's impacting us from the cradle to the grave, literally. I know I'm addicted to sugar. I don't know about you, but I've been eating sugar since I was a kid, and it's really hard to get away from. Sugar makes things taste delicious, right? That's why we consume so much of it. So that's really all I want to say about the episode. I hope that you tune in tomorrow and listen. I really appreciate your listening support. You can support the Food Slaying podcast by becoming a patron. Thank you to everyone who has become a patron. Slow and steady wins the race. So head on over to patreon.com/foodslaying if you want to be a patron, or you can make a one-time donation. Thank you to all of the people who have made a one-time donation. It's so important to me. I'm humbled. I appreciate it. It's hard out here for a pimp, and we're all getting pimped. We're all getting pimped, with sugar. So you can head over to foodslaying.com and listen to that episode. It'll be there. You can sign up for the newsletter so that you get exclusive podcast updates when I do upload a new episode. You can subscribe to this channel. You can leave a comment below so that we can continue the conversation, because it's so important for us to really understand what's going on in our food. because our health, our economy, and our environment depend on it. So I appreciate you listening in. Thanks for watching this video. And until the next time, eat clean, eat healthy, and love your food. And I'll see you on the other side of the plate. Ciao.